If your social media feed has looked anything like ours lately, you've probably seen your screen blur through tears. The whispers have been growing into a roar. Dark, scary headlines that all seem to blur together with the same terrifying words. Ryan Paevey, health report, hospital sad. It's enough to make your heart stop. Let's be perfectly, painfully honest. When you care about a celebrity, when they've been a comforting presence in your living room for years, from General Hospital to those perfect Hallmark Christmases, that fear is real. He's not just an actor. He's Nathan West. He's Donovan Darcy. He's the guy who always gets the girl and saves the day. And the idea of him being in a hospital, sad and unwell, is a storyline none of us ever want to see. So, before we go any further, let's all take a deep collective breath. Put the kettle on, grab your favorite cozy blanket, and let's talk about what's really going on. Because the truth about Ryan Paevey will shock you, and it is a story of tearful moments, just not the ones the rumor mill is churning out. The hospital sad rumor. Let's set the record straight. First, let's tear the scariest band-aid off. Those hospital sad rumors, they are just that, terrifying, twisted-up rumors. We've done the digging, we've checked the credible sources, and we are here to tell you, Ryan Paevey is not in the hospital. He is not in a health crisis. In fact, as of this very moment in November 2025, he is healthy, he is working, and he is thriving. So where did this awful story even come from? It's a heartbreaking, tangled-up echo of a story that is true, a story from a time that was incredibly sad. The internet has a terrible habit of taking old pain, repackaging it, and selling it as new trauma. The real sad news that these rumors are twisting is from 2024, and it was, in its own way, 1,000 times sadder than a simple hospital visit. The real tearful moments, the 2024 hiatus that broke our hearts. Do you remember last year? In 2024, Ryan Paevey vanished. It wasn't a slow fade, it was a full stop. After years of being one of the most reliable, beloved faces on television, he announced he was taking a step back from acting. And the reasons he gave were a gut punch to anyone who has ever felt burned out, betrayed, or broken. He was tired. He spoke openly about the bitter taste the industry had left in his mouth, a world he described as being full of fake friends and empty promises. His mental health was suffering. He said the industry had taken him to a dark place and made him into a version of himself he didn't like. Imagine the courage it takes to say that out loud. Imagine being at the top of your game, the king of your genre, and admitting that it's making you miserable. That right, there is a tearful moment. It's the relatable pain of knowing that sometimes the thing you're best at is the thing that's worst for you. But that wasn't even the most heartbreaking part. The real health report that changed everything. While Ryan was battling his own demons with the industry, he was blindsided by a real-life crisis that makes any Hollywood drama look pale. His mother, a person he is incredibly close to, was diagnosed with lung cancer. This is the health report that changed everything. This is the sad news that those girlish rumors are now twisting to be about him. In 2024, Ryan Paevey did what any good son would do. He didn't just send flowers or call on the weekends. He packed his life up, left Los Angeles, and moved to be closer to her. He put his entire career on ice to be a caregiver, to be a son, and to focus on his family. He traded red carpets for hospital waiting rooms. He traded scripts for supporting his mom. So yes, there was a health report, and it was sad. It was devastating, but it wasn't his. It was a journey he was walking with his mom, and it was a decision that showed his true character. He was a hero in real life, not just on screen. The 2025 twist that no one saw coming. For over a year, the Paevey posse, as his fans are known, waited. We supported his jewelry company, Fortunate Wanderer, and watched his adventures, but we all held a quiet hope that he'd find his way back. We missed him. And then, in late 2025, the real tearful moments news hit. He was coming back. After everything, the burnout, the betrayal, the family health crisis, he had found his footing. And the call he answered was the one that started it all. In August 2025, it was announced Ryan Paevey was returning to General Hospital. The shock wasn't a sad one. It was an electric one. The man who played the beloved and very dead Detective Nathan West was returning to Port Charles. The tears from fans were not from sadness. They were from pure, unadulterated joy. And right now, this very week, he is back on our screens. He is in the middle of a massive November sweep storyline, and spoiler alert, he is fantastic. He's reminding all of us why we fell in love with him in the first place. His co-stars have been celebrating, with actors like Dominic Zamprogna, Dante, talking about how great it is to have his old friend back on set. So, when you see those hospital sad headlines, know the truth. The only sad thing is how desperately these rumor sites are trying to twist a story of triumph into a tragedy. The real story is this: a good man got beaten down by a tough industry and a personal family crisis. He made the brave choice to walk away and heal. And now, on his own terms, he has returned, stronger and better than ever. That's the high engagement, high conversion story we should be sharing. The tears are real, all right, but they're tears of joy. Welcome back, Ryan. We missed you. What's your favorite Ryan Paevey role, and how excited are you to see him back on General Hospital? Let's celebrate his return in the comments below.